Welcome, everybody, to Casting for Two, the podcast with your host, Chris. I am, as always, that gentleman I just spoke of. Welcome, everybody, to episode number 163, coming right at you. Today's an exciting episode because it just is, okay? You gotta believe me. Before I get into my guests for today, I can't stop talking about Sunday Brunch, the new podcast with your host, Megan from Tipsy Writer, and yours truly. I really enjoy doing it. I know Megan enjoys doing it, and I know Zach from Secret Stage Productions likes to listen to it, and so does everyone else. We've gotten some great feedback, so you head on over to secretstageproductions.com to listen to it. And yeah, my guest for today is a band. I actually had the good fortune to head on over to the Sound on Sound Music Festival in Austin, and I got to do a live recording with the Calliope Musicals, and I was so excited to chat with them. A great group of people. I chatted with Carrie, Josh, Chris, and Jerry. Jerry stole the show. That's all I'm going to say. It's a good guy. But I had a lot of fun chatting with the band about various things, you know, in the Casting for Two way. And I should recommend all you guys hit up their website, check out the music because it's so good. If you like Edward Sharpe and the Magnificent Zeros, I forgot their name. You're going to love this band. But let's get into this episode, all right, people? So sit back and relax. And Chris, cue the music, please.
If you don't get the plus, you can't play Juno.
Or Tetris. Yeah. Used to play Tetris on TI-83.
I love doing that.
That was our snake. I'll show you.
Okay, I told her I wasn't going to use it, and guess what? Not using it in the screen field. Not using it.
TI-83 to play Tetris?
Yes. Nice. Yeah, because I was super cool and had a lot of friends and was not lame at all.
Same here. Being cool and having lots of friends is how you learn to spell boobs on a TI-83.
Exactly.
On a TI-83.
Or hell.
Doesn't have a calculator.
Hell was a big one.
It's so easy it spells.
Well, I was blown away in 4th grade, so.
There we go.
Hey, boobs still blow me away.
True that. It started. It's like this is
a great way to start.
It starts. It
starts with boobs.
I always try to transition into T83s and then boobs, but you guys did all the work for me.
Clean transition.
Exactly. Very clean. Very clean. How'd you guys' show go last night? Yesterday.
Oh my God, it was so fun.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, aside from the obvious upset of losing a member via alien abduction, everything else was beautiful and really exciting.
Right on.
Yeah, I was saying in the morning, I was like, there's nothing that I'd rather do than play this massive, amazing stage. I'm so excited to see with all the production, but I still haven't really figured out if that was part of Sound on Sound's production and they give him back at the end of it, but
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Wait, so what happened? What?
Our other frontman got eaten by an alien during our set.
Okay.
I don't think he was eaten. I think he was more abducted.
Yeah.
Abducted?
It definitely put it in its mouth, but I can't confirm or deny that it was an ultimate death. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Death?
So
we're jumping to conclusions.
Right.
This isn't Stranger Things. You're not Winona Ryder.
I wrote a cool scent thing the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what
No,
you're saying.
I didn't. I suck at the synth.
You're just whispering.
I don't play instruments. I'm like, beep, beep.
There we go. There we go. They say the voice is the best instrument.
I mean,
That's what Carrie
I
says
don't
all the
want to
time.
brag, but
It's the only one you can take with you anywhere you go.
it's also the only one that gets sick with you, which
Yes.
sucks.
Yes.
And I don't think it's great.
We keep a tea kettle with us on tour, and
No,
it's
we
called
don't.
Carrie's secret weapon. And
There
if
we
we
go.
ever
No,
don't
we
bring it
don't.
on tour, she beats us with a whip.
But instead of making tea, we make hot toddies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're so good.
Are
That actually will save your shit.
Will it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm learning so much. Learning
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh. Yes. Hot toddies.
hot toddy-
Whiskey,
what-
lemonade,
Okay.
hot water, and
Okay.
honey. Oh
Nice.
my god.
One thing I like to know when I talk to musicians, I like to know, first of all, who are you guys and your names and your social security numbers, please.
Chris Webb, my social security number is.
Was that the real one?
Yeah.
You have no balls.
I have
if that was
Yeah.
the
no-
real
Yeah.
one.
I have
Please
no
steal my
secrets.
identity.
Yeah.
You know,
Carrie, you bet me into anything awful ever.
Chris has to pee his pants on, and Josh
Okay,
both
before-
have to pee their pants
disclaimer,
on
Okay.
camera.
Before she reveals
If
this bet,
Texas
I
votes
am
blue.
so
Oh,
hoping
okay.
that Texas votes blue.
Right,
But
right.
I could use $50,
Wouldn't that
and
be-
on the off chance that Texas goes blue, I'm willing to pee my pants for Texas to go blue.
Yeah.
I will pee my pants anyway involuntarily from that news.
Yeah.
But he's gonna have
But I
to
know
do
I'm gonna
it
win
again
$50.
in gray sweatpants
Gray
on
sweatpants.
camera.
Of course,
So
of
hey,
course.
get out there and vote to make me pee my pants. 'cause it's
Yes,
important.
if
Like,
you will
seriously.
not vote to save the world, vote
to
for
have
Chris
Right.
pee
and
his
Josh
pants.
to
I'll
be
pee
in
my
their
pants
pants.
while holding hands.
It's
Yeah,
so
they
weird
have to hold
because
hands.
The hardest
too.
part.
the first time I think
definitely the
Texas is
weirdest
like
part.
2% swing state,
Yeah.
which is weird. It's always been red. So and
Wild card.
Yeah. And
There's
being from
PP
Oregon,
hope.
it's all blue.
Yeah, it's a
so
little
it's
different.
weird. It's weird.
It's a
Yeah.
little different down here.
Yeah.
How long have you been in
Texas?
Texas?
Austin, but
Like four years now.
Thank you
Yeah.
for coming to Texas.
Yeah,
and
thanks
blowing
for
it up
being
a
here.
little bit.
Of course. Of
Vote
course.
Slayer, dude.
Yeah.
Blew myself.
Thank you for bluing Texas.
There we go. There we go. That's yeah. I do what I can. Do what I can. What was your name?
I'm Carrie. I
Okay.
sing, and my social security. And
I'm gonna have so much to bleep. I've never bleeped anything. Now I'm gonna bleep. I'm gonna bleep
Okay.
all those numbers. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
What?
Well, we did it.
Shit to bleep.
That's okay. You want to bleep? I'll help you bleep, 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 bleep.
I'm just gonna
You
put
bleep
that
and
down.
bleep, bleep.
I'll just put that on there.
I'm Josh. I play the drums.
Uh,
My social is
there we go. There we go. There we go.
I'm stealing it.
She doesn't hear
I'm Josh.
you know his social security. You can
I do not know.
my social security number is actually.
I barely know my social security number.
It is more believable that we would have lied to you than that Calliope Musicals could memorize his 9-digit number. So believe what you want, but truth.
Jerry, what's your social?
It's boop, 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 boop,
There we go.
boop, 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 boop. He's gonna bleep it, so
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna
sound like
bleep
I
it.
said
I'm gonna bleep it. I'm gonna bleep it.
That's what I was. That was more.
You-
That was Morse code.
So the listeners have to be Tom Hanks and crack the code then.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what you're. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
This one's for you,
Trying to
Tom
crack a
Hanks.
Jack's box.
Live in Jericho after the apocalypse.
Oh my god. Chris likes that show Jericho.
Does he?
It's so bad. It's a good
So
storyline,
good.
but it's the worst acting in the history of shows.
Is it?
Heard
Okay.
of
It hit too
a
close
little
to
actor
home,
named
so I got
Skeet Ulrich?
scared.
Yeah, of
And
course.
canceled
Yeah,
it.
he was in Scream. He was in
He
Scream.
was. And
Poor
that
man's
should
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
be it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have,
No, we love
they have
you,
no
Skeet.
respect for fine
Skeet.
art.
Skeet's a good guy.
Ski,
He's a
ski
good guy.
motherfucker.
I mean,
You'll
he's
have to
got a cool
believe
name.
that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna bleep
I
that.
hope
No.
you
Okay,
believe
yeah.
I'm gonna
okay.
add more of that. It's
Yeah.
just a loop of that.
Yeah, just like copy my motherfucker and repeat it.
Exactly.
Jerry does like props and colorful confetti and everything else.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Nice. And so. Oh wait.
I'm the confetti cat.
Okay.
That's what I'm known
That's
as.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's an important job.
Yeah, a lot of the weird crap going on stage.
There you
Stuff.
go. So it's your fault for all the weird
Yeah,
crap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. When I was working on a film project, I ran around with a fog machine, and they were like, "What should we call you?" I said, "You call me Fogger because I just fogged the entire room," and that's what they did. So
Can you
That's
come on
awesome.
tour with us and
yeah, I
strap
could be-
a fog
I,
machine
I put it
on?
on my resume just because it was funny. Yeah,
Right.
Fogger. Because
My-
people ask, what's
My
that?
resume says fluffer. next
Fluffer,
to it.
nice.
It's kind of the
Another,
same thing,
yeah,
I think.
yeah. Pretty it's, similar. Yeah.
Have you had your
Yeah.
first day yet, Josh?
Industry bro.
Oh, well.
He's good at sugarcoating
Either
things.
he's stubborn or
He sees what he wants to see.
feels what he wants to feel.
There you go. There you go. But for you guys, though, I want to tie it into the music because that's why we're here. When was the first time you guys said, you know what? Hey, I like playing music. This is something I can do.
I've been like singing since like the 4th grade. Well, since I was a baby, but my first public performance was in the 4th grade, singing "I Will Survive."
Okay.
For the talent show. It was very fun. But I don't think I ever realized you could just make songs up and sing them for a living and not be like Britney Spears. And because I grew up in a really small town, so we weren't like seeing small bands coming through. It would be like you'd go see like George Strait at the Oil Palace or something. I'm serious. That's what it's called.
Okay.
And it was like an hour and a half away.
It's built on oil, I believe it.
Yeah.
And
Enterprise, Texas.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was in college and started writing. I had been writing music in high school, but I never really thought that could be a thing I could do for the rest of my life. And now I think that's a very viable option.
yeah, there you go.
I'm counting on it.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, sophomore year of college.
Right on.
I started playing drums when I was 12.
Okay.
And played with my friends and just messing around and stuff. And then we formed a band. And in 8th grade, we played a party. And I think from that point on, that's all I've ever. I mean, from when I started playing drums, like I said, I was 12. That's all I've ever wanted to do. Really.
Nice. And what was your first set?
It was. I think it was called a Sun.
Oh.
It was like a POS from Walmart kind of kit.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, the cymbals, I broke and bent the cymbals within 6 months, which is they weren't of quality material.
Right. Wait, Sun is not known for their excellent drum quality.
Little known fact. Yeah,
we are not seeking sponsorship.
Sun, come on, Sun drums.
Take any
My parents stuck me in the garage with that kit, and I got to beat the kit till
you learned Sweet Home Alabama perfectly.
There we go.
Sweet Home Alabama was, if you've ever learned an instrument, drums especially, it's the quintessential first step.
Right.
It's the kick, snare, kick, snare.
Right, walking the dog, yeah.
Yeah, all day. So my parents got to hear that a whole lot.
Right.
Not only did they get to live through the era of Sweet Home Alabama, they had to relive it again in the late 90s to the early 2000s.
So do they have Vietnam flashbacks to that song?
Yeah. When the chopper comes over, it's bad.
It's Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah,
all right.
That and Creedence, they just can't.
Okay, yeah. No.
I actually wanted something Carrie said made me think of a conversation I had with a music teacher in Austin, Texas. And she was talking about how she didn't even have any idea that you could be a musician just playing like songs you like to write instead of like maybe something that Disney wants you to write, like she was talking about like pop stars and stuff. And I was talking to a friend who's a guitar teacher, and he's talking about his students, and he's like, yeah, like that band Magna Carta, the local band? I got like a student, he's in like junior high, and his favorite band's Magna Carta, and he's like learned all their guitar riffs, and like Magna Carta is amazing. But they're a very small band from Austin, and like when I was growing up I've heard of a small band from my hometown, that's not real life. Like that was not something we had to experience. And, like I idolized like Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't in like Guitar World or like fed to me like through like TV and stuff, I didn't get exposed to it. It's like for these kids to get exposed to like an awesome band like Magna Carta or something like that locally and get to like go to their shows regularly and get like to grow up in that would be really, really special. And it's inspiring to like see what kids from Austin or like any town like that.
Yeah.
That's like a thriving culture gets to grow up in.
I feel like Jerry had more of that in Minnesota. Like I feel like you actually got to go see shows and stuff in Minnesota. Jerry was actually in like a metal band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you sing us just 20 seconds of your guys' favorite hit? 10 seconds.
Jerry, were you the lead singer? Jerry's the lead singer.
Just give us the chorus. What was the line of the chorus? Just say the words of the chorus.
No.
One of these days.
Are your heavy metal days just done?
I mean, I still listen to like metal here and there. Like when I was a kid, it was just like exclusively metal. I was just like a metalhead. I was like, nah, fuck that. That's lame and like that's soft shit. Like now, I think my style has definitely evolved. I've definitely strayed away from listening to more heavy metal, but I still love it. You know?
But Dillinger's playing tonight. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
at 4:20 a.m.
Watching that.
Typo. I just found that
was
out.
a typo.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, they're 11:40.
That, but like the idea of a band being like, no, we will only play at 4:20 a.m.
Yeah.
is kind of awesome.
We like the idea of it, but you won't stay up for
4:20
it.
in the morning. That's it.
Those are the only 2 times we will play.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that it was the 420 joke. Someone was like, typo.
I wonder. Someone's really
Gotcha.
I have a question, if I may.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry, when did you decide that you wanted to suit up in pajamas as a career choice?
How's it going for you?
Well, how does it look like it's going?
You look like a dude inside of a military barracks in a
I don't know if it was ever a decision or if I was.
Jerry, put this on.
I was kind of thrusted into the
That's the thing about Calliope Musicals.
Oh my god. We're a
join it.
vacuum.
You get sucked in
I'm
by
kidding.
it.
I don't know. I guess
It happens so
it did happen so fast. I don't know. I always like going to Calliope shows before I was really involved. I think they always kind of seemed to try and do all these crazy stage theatrics things, but it was always like, all right, everyone's got an instrument in their hand, everyone's doing something, everyone's performing. Like, how do these things happen while the music is still able to carry on without them fucking up, you know? And I think that's kind of how I joined, because it's like, all right, we need you to do this. We need you to take care of this, because we can't think of this. Like, we need to focus on our own shit, you know? So, I don't know.
And we thank you.
Yeah.
But hey, seriously, don't ask Jerry questions like that. We're kind of worried that we've been like
conditioning.
Yeah, well, you know,
him.
I don't know. I guess there's no better way to put it than like drugging him on a date. Right. And if it wears off, I'm worried he's gonna finally just like leave.
We don't want to. No, it was cool. Jerry showed up. Well, he filmed one of our shows, and we were blown away by the footage. And he filmed a couple more shows with Circus on the Moon, and then we were going out to California to record our album, and we just thought, like, we were recording in the old Sound City studios, and we were like, this is just too cool not to have someone here. And we thought of Jerry, and he just came to California.
At the time.
Yeah,
Facebook
like,
message, want to come to California
I
and
thought
film us,
he
we'll
was
buy your
the
plane
dude
ticket.
from, like, Project
What's
Runway.
your Facebook profile picture?
Christian Soriano.
Is it still that?
Yeah.
Of course.
Never will it change.
And so I met Jerry being like, you don't look like your Facebook profile picture. But he came to California with us and lived in our van with us and stayed in the studio with us for 2 weeks, and it was amazing. And after that, like, he just became part of our shows. Really, it was cool.
No, I'll take every mic.
right.
No, well, I was just gonna ask, when did you guys all come together and meet and form the band and rock the world?
I feel like it's been a slow progression, but this current lineup's been together for about 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. So once it became what it is today, what you see, about 4 years ago, it solidified and kind of. I was able to watch the whole band kind of grow from the outside. I didn't join until 4 years ago, but I knew the band.
Yeah.
And was able to watch.
Gotcha.
It all. We were dating. Those were
He
good times.
brought those sweet home Alabama licks.
Being able to watch it grow. And, I mean, it started as being more of a folky act, acoustic guitars, playing at head shops and little tiny places like that. And then it just kind of grew and evolved until I eventually joined the band as drums, and we got a new lead guitarist, a new bass player, and Jerry joined us, and it just kind of exploded in this musical atomic bomb.
There you go. There you go. And so when you guys, you guys are different people, obviously, because you're not one person. But what's the process going when you guys write music?
For a while it was I would bring a lot of songs. Matt would bring a lot of songs. Mm-hmm. It definitely starting with our last album and like songs like Sink or Swim and Tiny White Moths and Potting Daisies. Those all came from a more collaborative writing environment where it would kind of be somebody would start playing something and then somebody else would start playing and I'd start singing and it would kind of turn into something cool. And that's definitely a direction we love. That's like the most fun way for everyone to write a song that they feel like they're truly a part of, Right. So it's pretty much like that. I mean, I still write stuff on my own and bring it to the group. And Chris just wrote a great song, brought it to the group. And everybody just is, it's very organic and very like whatever happens, happens. If so-and-so brings a song and we all love it, then we all jump in on it. And if we're just hanging out in practice and someone starts playing something and it sounds really good and we all like it, we go with that. It's pretty natural.
There you go. There you go. So for the people at home who'd like to keep in contact with you guys, see you guys live, buy the music, get confetti, give confetti, donate confetti.
Yeah. I mean, they have our social. Please. They should find us.
We'd love confetti donations. Welcome.
We also like pizza donations. Okay.
That's not true. We're lactose intolerant.
Okay. Not lactose intolerant.
That's not true.
Junebug.
Oh, were you asking where to go? Where do they go?
Where do they go, Jerry? Where can they go to find our music,
we're on
Jerry?
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and Spotify.
You know all those places that everyone goes to find music, but we'll lead you all there through CalliopeMusicals.com.
Yeah, CalliopeMusicals.com. CALLIOPE Musicals.com.
You didn't spell the hard. It's MUSICA.
That actually happened one time. Someone's like, your name is really tough.
John.
How do you spell musicals?
John from KTX.
And we were like,
no, he goes, we're here. I know, but it was so funny. It was, we're here with Calliope Musicals. Don't forget to toughen him so it's MUS. And he just goes to commercial.
It was awesome.
Sarcasm is like another
language.
That's
Calliope Musicals, and that's what they sound like.
It was so dry that I was just like, I think you got me. I think you pulled one over on me. Yeah. You can't spell the musicals part. That's
one witty man.
It was a slow developing joke in my head anyway.
He's so cute. He loves sequin shirts. Love you, John Ailey. You're my spirit animal.
Your last name's so hard to say. I always say aioli, but I know that that's a type of like
mayonnaise.
And he is not mayonnaise.
Man egg.
He's a man.